Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's yet another episode here at Indeed Yenye podcast. I don't know, I think I'm used to saying Indeed, but it's Yenye, so it's the same thing. Yet another episode at Yenye podcast, and I'm your lovely host, Wanjiro. I've missed you, it's been a minute, and remember, this episode is sponsored by GCOM. I don't know if you've ever asked yourself this question, like, what is your aspiration in life? If someone asked you that, like, out of the blues, what would be your answer? Like, the first answer yenye imekuja kwa akili yako. Ama you have to think about it and jiambie, if someone was to ask you that, what would it be? I think mine would be happiness. So, what about yours? Unaweza niambia hapo kwa comments, ama you can just tell the person next to you, ama you can just tell yourself, ama you ask yourself and answer yourself. And then try and figure out, like, you think, oh my God. Yeah? Yeah. The answer is whatever imekuja kwa akili yako. That is the answer. It's been a while. Things have been good. I can't complain. But I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, like, about GCOM, first before even I proceed. The link is on the bio. You can check it out. You can check the website out. It's on the bio. Check it out and sign up. Sign up, sign in. Do that thing. Shake that thing. Do that thing. Tingisha Romosa, sijui wote kuela. Oh God. Guys, I don't know if there's something called distractions. When distractions, like when the word distraction comes into your head, like what do you think? Like, what is the first thing inakujanga kwa akili yako? And how does it apply to your life? Are you the type of person like you're always postponing things, you're distracting yourself, you're kill time, you're stalling, you don't want to do something, like you're postponing something, and it's something that you need to do, but because you don't know, like you're not sure, you're having doubts, so you distract yourself. Are you that type of person? Personally, I used to be that type of person until nikazeeka. Najua niliwaambia miaka yangu ni ngapi, but yeah, pia it's old. Pia hiyo ni kuzeeka because nilikuwa niseme najua kuna card kamecheza kwa akili, but I won't say it. But I personally, unajua sasa, as you grow, you get to learn different things, you get to learn more things, like you learn every time you learn. Na kwanza kwa maisha yako, kama you don't learn something, then you have a problem. You have to do something, because what do you mean to tell me that at you, like, you don't learn, like wewe unakuanga huko tu, like husikiangi kuna kitu unaweza ona ikuambie like you don't feel that, like, I need to learn things, like I need to learn things, I need to learn these. Like someone will say something and then you'll be like, hey, but this is gonna enjoyable. And maybe sometimes you don't keep it in mind. Anyway, I'll tell you this. Life is too short, and you can't keep postponing things. You need to do those things, because the moment you postpone to later, like you are saying, like you have this friend, you meet them later, later itapata, like you guys are getting old, mezeka, and then like kila mtu apata kwa like akona different, like if you haven't seen your friend in 1 year, because every time you kept postponing, maybe schedules zenye ziko zina line, and then like utapata at some point your lives are totally different. Ati food utaikula baadaye, the food will be cold. Unaona? Itaharibika hadi. Inaweza haribika, it can be cold, and you never know. Unaona? If you keep saying that you'll water this plant later, it might die. People also die. It doesn't mean like that they'll be old. They can die. And you'll be there telling yourself, ati, I wish I did this, I wish I did this. Ushopu fungwa. Unajuanga hivyo, material huisha. Hiyo fashion, hiyo trend inaishanga just because you didn't do it. But imagine you can just amua, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Stop postponing. Do it. Stop distracting yourself. This project is the one I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna postpone it, because postponing means kuna hiyo kitu unaona kwa kashitani kana kuwhisperia ati don't do this, ati like ati uko sure utafanya hivi. It's like it's telling you don't deserve it. Ama that kashitani that tells you don't deserve something, ama you don't qualify for this thing. Imagine put yourself out there. The world will align with whatever you're doing, because things do align at some point. Maybe if I was to tell you like mi nikijidistract kwanza napenda yote ati napenda ati kujiambia like sintafanya baadaye, si nini. I used to be that type of person. Sometimes I find myself ninajiambia that thing ati nitafanya baadaye, I'll handle the situation later, but the later never comes. You're avoiding to have a conversation just because you feel like you don't want to have it now. You're not ready for whatever might escalate. But imagine whether you postpone it, you don't postpone it, results ni zile. Kama unakataa kupima mimba unafeel uko na mimba na maybe hiko, and then unakataa kupima because you don't want to see the results, and then later kabump kashaanza kutokea, and you can't change the situation. So it's like you can't change the outcome because ishafanyika. There's nothing you can do. So you just have to, if you're gonna do something, you have to take that step and say, I'm gonna do this, and ndio nitafanya. I won't keep holding myself back. No. Personally, for me, from my own experience, msijali, being young doesn't mean I don't have experience. I have experience. From my own experience, sitawambia exactly what I wanted. Unajua kwanza siku hizi this thing unasikia kuna venye itoki ya hangu manzi, this thing sikia. Oh God, this thing where I'm trying najaribu, lakini Murema itaki kudiachilia manzi. Kila time nikiongea mpaka najisikiza hadi kwa jina fix. Unaona fix, kuna venye if I want to say like this, fix this, kuna venye nitapata I'm saying this thing, something like that, but kuna venye inanilemea. Okay, si inanilemea, but napata words hazitoki exactly as they are supposed to be. Anyway, I was saying this thing I've been wanting for a while, like for the longest. Mi kwanza kama unanijua. For those who know, obviously they are friends of mine who already know. And I used to tell them like, one day it's me and this. Unaona kama venye mtu kimaka mse anasemanga lazima, hata kama ni wa wenyewe lazima umpate. That is me. And unajua tu Mungu tu hufanya kazi in mysterious way, and at some point I got what I wanted, and all I can say is mashallah. Amejibu maombi manzi, mashallah. Hata kama ni msijali, inaweza kuwa ni mtu wenyewe nilikuwa nataka na nilimpata, which is I did an interview with nimesahau jina yao. So, and then they were asking me, waliniuliza aje, because it was like at 2 a.m. They asked me, well, they were asking me about my a sneaky text that I sent. And then I was showing them, and then they told me, you know what, all the best. And then nikikwambia like ilikuwa mse wa yenyewe. Unaona? Because it doesn't matter kama ni mse wa yenyewe. Nothing can stop me. Nobody can stop Reggie. But sometimes I distract myself to avoid feeling. Pia distracting of yourself to avoid feeling emotions. It's not nice. Because ile siku zita come out, and they might come out in the zinaweza come out in the wrong situation, like something maybe you're not supposed to overreact, and then like you feel like, you know what, these emotions are heavy, and then you overreact where you're not supposed to be. No, like the grief, people grieve differently, and there are people who feel like they take time, and then at some point inaanza kujitoa, which is okay because the people who take time to process these things, and it's allowed even a heartbreak, maybe hiyo time uko in disbelief, uamini huyu msee ameniacha ama msee amekufa, you're in denial. You're in denial. You're like, oh, I can't believe this is happening, and it takes time. So the people who tend to distract themselves to avoid feeling emotions. The people will eat, the people will drink, the people will like sasa wataanza hapo gym, wataanza hizo morning runs, wataanza kwanza. Nimekumbuka kuna mtu alisema morning runs are the new dating sites, and anaona nikijoin cause why not. Anyway, wataanza tu like they'll start a behavior that they didn't have, like they'll adopt to a new behavior that wasn't in them. Ama there's something, people would be like watakuwa occupied na kazi, so unapata they are extra busy to avoid feeling emotions. And then there's at one point kutakuwa na ile breaking point, which is inakujanga time yenye huwezi expect, because unasikia nimefanywa nini, like inakukujia tu unasikia tu, unajua mtu anaweza kugonga, like mpitane na mtu usikie, ama mgongane hivi usikie, oh god, huyo amenifanyia nini. Hapo ndio unasikia mwili ni kama baridi imekupanda, unasikia sijui aje, unasikia tumbo aje, machozi. Kwanza mimi machozi inajanga kwa macho, na si inajitoa tu yenyewe. Unaweza pata saizi iko kwa matatu hadi mtu amekusukuma tu, lakini hiyo ndio time emotions zako zinataka kutoka, and then you can't even hold yourself back. Unapata, oh god, what is happening? And you'll be like, you'll feel bad for those who cry. You cry. Kama mimi, I cry. Me, kwanza, if something happens, but me, I don't hold back emotions. I allow myself to feel it at that moment, because sina time ingine ya kufeel hizo emotions na sina time ya kuwaste. So I feel like I allow myself to feel it, ndio nisikuwe kwa situation yenye I'm not feeling anything. No. Yeah. But I'll say this. I'll conclude by saying, like, just allow yourself to feel. No. Stop distracting yourself. Stop distracting yourself. Remember, this episode is sponsored by GCOM. Make sure to check it out. It's on the bio. There's a website link there. Check it out. And see you on the next episode. It's been nice. Bye. Love kids.